Hello. Something's my so apparently nothing has changed apart from my microphone settings. So these might be wrong. I don't know either. I'm very confused. I don't know how anything works. I don't know how that can be the one singular thing that decides to fall over, and change when everything else is fine. Like it even remembered the context being that I have done massive surgery on the computer because it exploded. Um, but I can change everything. I can change the motherboard and the power supply, and I mean, motherboard's kind of one thing. Nothing else has changed, but it's changed the microphone settings, and I don't know why. Um, the only thing I think of is that I've nudged the settings somehow on it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't touch it. Uh, so I don't know. Good job, me. Um, it's fine. If not, I'll just have to fiddle with dials and sliders and stuff. Anyway, hi. Yeah, I'm here testing if the computer's fine. I mean, the computer is fine. If the computer wasn't fine, the computer would turn off. So that would solve that problem. Um, I do have a problem in that because I switched the motherboard. The Windows now thinks that it's a different computer, which it is sort of, kinda. So I've got to deal with that. So I've got an annoying activate Windows on my screen because I do have a key somewhere, but I don't know where it is. It's a very old one. So I've got to deal with that, but I'm not dealing with it this weekend, probably. I can't be bothered. And it's fine because, fun fact about the activate Windows watermark that appears on your computer if you do not have a registered copy of Windows only appears on your main monitor. Does not appear on secondary monitors. Does make things an absolute nightmare in the bottom right. Watching Twitch streams is kind of difficult if I want to type in Twitch chat because that's exactly where it shows up. Because I'm a dark mode user, it's probably the most disruptive it could possibly be. So that's a fun, weird problem. But you know, it's probably fine. It's this one. Yeah, the one with the biggest number of. I have played this for so many hours. What is going? I'm just faffing about, really, is the thing. I'm just collecting tapes. Just collecting tapes. We all want tapes. Yeah, I just want to pick something because I knew this would run. It's something I can do. Um, it's probably actually the most demanding game I've got that on my like docket. Nothing profound will be missed if I'm not heard correctly because the sound is weird. So, you know, it's sort of like a win-win situation, really, in that regard. Because I'm just going to be sort of chatting about crashing into a wall or something. I don't know. I mean, it also could just hang. I should have checked if it was saving properly, right? Loading properly before I started the stream. That probably would have been a sensible thing to do. But I just didn't think about that. I was just taking a while to load. Probably because it's the first time it loaded on this system. Question mark? Kind of? Kind of, sorta? I don't know, anyway. Car needs fixing. That's the one thing I do know. Uh, what have I done? The problem is it's been ages. Um, not having a computer for nearly a week, and then that needs okay. That needs to... My turbines just keep breaking. It's quite upsetting. Now, turbine. Oh, it's struggling. I just realized what. Yeah, difficulties. It's very confused. I don't know what's happening. It's having a bad time. Oh, I've got to do yeah. I've got all this stuff to do. What's on the thing? It's 7 a.m. and it's time to find out if there's anomalies like rock and roll. The sevens. Minus plus equals. Yeah, right? Because all these things are correct. Yeah. This bumper needs fixing. Probably needs to go in here. I've got... Oh, that's an armored panel. I didn't want the armored panel. I wanted the bumper. Give me your armored bumper. Oh, it's... I'm using the shield, aren't I? Pressing the right button. It's unreliable. I've got to break this as well. Today's the worst. Put those away. Put this on. What have I got in there? Got a weird number of doors, that's what. How am I... Oh, I need to just probably scan it, really. Panels are not great. What? Why did that happen? It's probably fine. Surely we've got space for a panel, right? Haven't got any electro panels now. All doors. Yeah, that looks a bit weird. But it's fine. Oh, the headlight's pretty busted. They're not great. I'll admit. Non-ideal. Our headlight is still trucking. That's the start of the game headlight, that one. Oh, I need to check my quirk situation. Oh, the vehicle is not aligned in the parking bay correctly. Can I just push it? I mean, it was worth a try. I've got to fill that tiny bit of fuel. Okay. There's two things wrong with it. I don't know what they are, but also not convinced they're a problem. It's probably fine. Okay. There's some things that are a little bit scratched on the car, but I mean, it's like some of the doors. I mean, that one's a little bit more than just a bit scratched, but we won't talk about it. You know what? That can stay on the back. Why not? Probably don't want two insulated doors on the same side, right? No, I want. No, I want. No, I want that one. Thank you. Actually, I have just thought I have a shortage of insulated panels. Yeah, that would give better coverage actually if I do that. Do this, take this armored panel, put it in the thing. Which I can't really do because I haven't got any space, but that's fine. I'm making an insulated panel. There we go. I don't know why green has become the color I'm using, but the problem is I don't want to change the entire scheme, so green it is. You made magnetic hammer. Oh, got yeah, I do have a liberator back here, huh? What do you know? Oh, I can make it. I can make myself theft proof. Can make 4 limb chips for it. 600 marsh eggs. Paddle tire. Maybe we could buy a workbench, but that seems like cheating. I'm just gonna drive out with what I've got so I don't forget how my car works. Right. In theory, Olympian would be great. But in practice, I'm not sure I'm gonna get to do that. How's the tape situation? Yeah, maps the bottom half of the zone. It's pretty good. There's one there, one on the outside, one on that outside. No, I can't do that one because it's got no exits. Oh, there's a tape up there. Oh, right. If I just go around the outside in a very non-eventful thing, I can get like 3 tapes. It's tempting. Oh, this one gives me a tape as well. Okay, I'll do this one. Because this one gives me, like, multiple options. It gives me 2 more exits, like, to this one and to this one. So that seems like a good plan. And I can go here. This gives me a tape. Can't get another one, but I guess I want to go the long way around, but I don't particularly want to do that. Or maybe I do. Well, there's shocked tourists, and there's overcharged electricity. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm not a big worried. I've got all the tools I need, right? If not, I'll very quickly figure out that I don't. Oh, hang on, I just thought on that. Is there Olympian there? That's the important question. No. Okay. Maybe I don't want to go there. Oh, there's a thing I haven't found. Okay. I'm not gonna go there. I'll go there, right? Because that's a double thing, and that's on the way. Oh, the tape there as well. That's fine. I'll get to the one on the left. That's all good. Got a plan now. Tape hunter. I did want to reverse because otherwise, if I didn't reverse, wouldn't have checked that thing where, you know. I just wouldn't have checked that thing where, like, if you reverse and then the bonnet pops up, which is extremely annoying. You know it would happen. It always happens in the most, you know, amount of times I've left the. I think it was just twice I left the garage and I found out that it would pop the bonnet up when I reversed. And I'm like, that's bad. Driving on a highway. Probably nothing here for me to grab, but. Alright, I should actually check the map. Yeah, I'll just drive straight forward. It's fine. There's nothing here. Nothing of interest. Apart from forget how hard it is to steer. Having a nice drive. Whoops. I don't think there's any way for me to avoid hitting one of those. Oh, did I not? I didn't. I don't know. There is just nothing around, huh? Wow, yeah, a whole load of nothing. There's nothing here. This was incredible. Nothing bad happened. Thus, nothing bad happened ever again. Alright, so I need to pick up the tape. I need to check the actual list of what's here. So I can be prepared. And I'll probably still forget. Underground mischief. That's more underground thing, right? Yeah, they're gonna be aggressive instead of just sort of looping. I remember how to drive a car, it's fine. Oh, I temporarily forgot about how American cars work. It's fine, I can use my powers of phasing my hand through it. It's good. Oh, hi. It's the friendly dumpster. I'll take the pearl. It's a workbench. Yeah, somebody having a hang up every time it's loading anything for the first time. Somebody, why are you making me do this?
Well, that was a disaster. Not only am I not able to deflate them, but my trap didn't hold. My lab, call it that, is now destroyed and I barely got the thing outside. On a side note, I need to load that in.
Sir, what were you doing, sir? Real questionable experiment vibe going on. What if I made fuel? Oh, I'm gonna have to fix the radio now as well. Nearly did not see that. Wasn't paying attention. Would be embarrassing. But... Oh, it's one lifty boy. Oh, it's down a hill. Okay, that's unfortunate.
Was generous enough to connect me to Ellison Nagata, who claims to have operated the tours in question. How much did it cost to tour the zone?
Wouldn't you like to know? Let's just say I was able to retire in my early 40s.
Okay, then how did you manage to sneak tour groups in without Arda noticing?
Logistics? Logistics. Let me tell you what your listeners will really want to hear. The tour packages. By far the most popular, the Anomaly Safari. We'd load tourists up in a transport vehicle and follow any route available to us and see what had come out of the woodwork. And let me tell you, it never disappointed. You ever see a 100-foot tall tree walk? One crossed the road right in front of us. I had a few repeat customers. One couple commissioned a private tour to see the old wall. Dangled a real big tip for me if I got them all the way through and into the deep zone. But it turns out I value my life way more than finding a way through that insanity.
Well, that wasn't great. It's probably fine. What's a bit of gravity loss? Oh, hang on. I'm not paying attention to my map, and I was like, I'll just drive around here. It's the wrong way. I'm a fool. That's fine. Oh, that's some trees. Maybe I should have jumped over that. Wibbly wobbly. Oh, that is the wrong way. It's cracked. Maybe I do need all off-road tires. I think I might just need all off-road tires. soon as I'm like off the road, this sucks. It's a big old mess. Oh, it's wet as well. Yeah, of course, that's gonna make it really slippy. Just skid sideways all over this road. Oh, I've got a loose wheel. Oh, it's flat. Okay. Annoying, but fixable. Oh, how's the computer? The computer's fine now. Admittedly, I had to, like, you know, pull out two of the more important parts of it to make it work. But... So, I suppose I haven't mentioned. So, it didn't turn on Saturday. Just didn't want to go. So I was like, oh, that's weird. Oh no, how it? Ow. And so I just fill it up. The yeah, so I was like fiddling around with trying to see if I could get a thing to work. Fiddling with cables and whatnot. And then there was a small like waft of a burning smell. I didn't think that was a good thing to hit smell. Through process of like, I guess like elimination, it wasn't providing any power through the USBs, like nothing else was turning on. Very bad. So through like horrible like trial and error, which is basically a lot of computer fixing, is just like figuring out what isn't broken. It's just like trying to figure out what does work and what, and you know, you try and deal with anything else as you come and see it. But I'll fix that door. This will get worse. But yeah, so basically leading to like two leading, well, there's two leading theories. So either the power supply.
We are coming to you live from the decaying shack that used to be my home. Our first segment today, my favorite, too much information. I have some sort of strange rash. And I'm not talking about the kind you have fun getting. I don't know what it is, but it looks very odd. Oh wait, I think the power is about to go out. That might be the end of our show.
Right. So yeah, there was basically two leading possibilities. So either the power supply was dead, which is annoying, or worse, the motherboard was dead. And then there was the secret third possibility, which is that the motherboard died, but the power supply killed it. So I didn't take any chances, so I just replaced both of them. Unfortunately, Saturday's the worst day to order computer parts. So I couldn't get everything until it arrived till like Tuesday, basically. As is the way. I'm gonna go through here. I know you get that tape. Oh, there's a thing that I've scanned, but it's in the dark. I'm not gonna find it. So yeah, so it was one of those two. So I just replaced them. One part arrived, no problem. Power supply arrived because I got them from two different places. I bought a bigger power supply than I needed, and one that was more expensive than normal because seemingly people like them. Turns out, pretty good deal. The cables are labeled. Turns out you have to pay extra for that. Great when the cables are labeled. They've got little things telling you what cable, what they are, so you don't have to try and remember from the number of ports they've got. Also tells you which end is which. Anyway, that one arrived fine. And I ordered a motherboard from the same. I ordered the exact same motherboard because I wanted to see if I can try and get it without a few sort of like that way. No, let's just follow the road. Because I want to go as far as I. Oh, let me change the. This isn't going to do anything. I'll probably need that as well. But yeah, I wanted to check the. Got see if I could sneak it in without it like noticing that anything had changed. But that was mostly fine. Ordered those. I had to, hilariously, for the motherboard, like it came to just under the threshold for like. First of all, they won't even give you faster delivery options if you weren't under that threshold, which was weird. But also Black Friday deals, hooray! So they were doing like free, what they call priority postage. I was like, sure, whatever. I'll get free. So I had to add like a random fan to get it over the thing, which cost less than like what the postage would have cost me. It's ridiculous system. What hit me? Tourists. Okay, great. So I had to do that. So then I receive on Tuesday a text message saying, "Hey, your order's been dispatched." I don't know when I received this because I only turned my phone on like 2 or something. I'm very bad at not turning my phone. Yeah, give me a zap. So yeah, whatever. I was like, okay, that seems weird. It's from a different company name, but whatever. I'll just. Sometimes these companies have like different names, like they actually like they've got like various different branches and all that. So I receive a message at like another text at like 5:30. It says that the order's been delivered. It hasn't. I haven't received anything. Very sort of a bit like miffed about this, like what's happening. I only noticed this like about an hour later because again, very bad at keeping my phone around. I just leave it places. I forget it exists. I say I leave it places. I don't in the way where like I'm carrying it around and I leave it places. I just forget it exists. It's the other kind because I basically don't use it. So. There's so many tourists. I'm really upset. So I got that message. It's like, oh, it's not arrived. So either they were delivered to the wrong place, or well, I mean, they've delivered to the wrong place, or it's like somewhere outside and just they didn't put it in the door. Because you know, sometimes you get the post and they're just very bad at doing that sort of thing. They don't actually do their jobs properly. Particularly if you get into, you know, the gig economy postal services. So they love to have no standards, employ people that don't necessarily have standards themselves either, and also, you know, forced to try and deliver as many things in the shortest time scale as possible, rather than do a good job. Because they're not salaried. But regardless. all this sort of thing was happening. I was like, also, because this was Tuesday this week has been incredibly wet. So not only is it probably outside somewhere, it's in the rain. They've either delivered to the wrong address or it's outside in the rain or both. That's great. So there's me wrangling to try and access my emails because it's difficult to access my emails when I don't have a working computer. You really... It's just... They're all around. It's very annoying. At least it's working. Well, I thought of, like, write a... You know, I say somewhat incensed. For me, which is, like, you know, politely furious about where my stuff is to the customer service email. And knowing that I won't get a response for ages. I won't get a response until the next day. Which I can't check very well, because, again, I've got a computer. I'm busy. So I knew that was going to happen. So, whatever. No, I got the thing. Next day comes, so it's Wednesday. So I get a package. It's the fan. They've given me the fan. Just the fan. Nothing else. Turns out the fan failed to find the address the previous day. And then was delivered the day after. Weird. Anyway. But it's just the fan. I had, like, the expensive part of the thing that I ordered isn't there. So I checked the emails, because I managed to get in the emails again. And then they mentioned about the fact it's like, oh yeah, we managed to track down the order. Because I didn't have a lot of things to track it with. I had no tracking emails. I didn't have anything like that. Nothing had been sent through. Partly because I didn't have tracking emails because I couldn't access my email account very well, but also I don't think I had them. Turns out, I think I found them afterwards and they were buried somewhere where I wasn't looking. But, you know, limited access to emails. Difficult. They went to a different email account I wasn't expecting, and then, anyway. Dispatch and notifications. But, so I had it. They were like, oh yeah, it turns out, we'll find it. They gave me the tracking info of the one that arrived. To be fair, they'd have sent that in the morning. I hadn't seen it. But yeah, they said, so even if I'd seen it, I'd be like, oh, tracking info, great. And it was tracking info for the fan, the thing that was worth like less than £10, which was like, that's annoying. So I sent them the email, this being quite close to the end of the day, I think, at the time. So I wasn't going to get a response again, saying like, hey, that's the cheap part. Doesn't really do me any good. It's the wall. Okay. That's annoying, actually. I forgot this is the wall. Okay. So yeah, it's the cheap part, which is, you know, not ideal. Alright, I'm just going to leave it as is. That's all the power I need. Let's head it off. So yeah, this is a cheap thing, whatever, annoying. So I sort of like, yeah, it's about, you know, not the expensive part. That I'm struggling because I need a working computer. Could you send me that or a replacement? Because I don't know where it is. The next day, Thursday, so that's yesterday. I get an email in the morning. So check it. I managed to check it reasonably early. They found the tracking info. They think like, oh, it's from a different warehouse. I think. Yeah, they sent it from saying like, oh, it must come from a different warehouse. Let's see if I can find the tracking info for it. So they find the tracking info for it. It is coming from a different warehouse. So that arrives on that day. I have no idea. We're at the point where it's like I've gotten free delivery on things that came from 2 different warehouses because I went over a certain threshold. So this has cost them more money than anything at the moment. No. And also the car's being electrocuted, which is not great. So yeah, eventually that arrives. Luckily, due to the fact that they found the address this time, last time, well, didn't get lost again. But yeah, they'd only dispatched it the day before on Wednesday. Weird. I have no idea what. So I have no idea what was going on. For priority delivery, it was meant to be like not many days. I fell in the 5% of priority delivery that apparently didn't arrive very often. But you know. So that finally arrived. And again, very confused about the text messages I got. Saying that, you know, it's been dispatched and arrived. So, those text messages came from Shein, I think? Mostly known for being a fast fashion... Actually, I'm going to break for a minute again.
When it came to the topic of Dr. Ophelia Turner, amazingly, the Breachers all knew of her and had the most consistently positive opinions of her.
Never met the woman, but she was a regular and one of my best customers. She paid in advance, ordered consistently, and never made a fuss. She's the sharpest broad I've ever come in contact with. I have no doubts that she did exactly what all the legends claimed.
No, she was not a fan of my work. Gave my tour quite a thrill when she stopped our van and nearly threw us all out into the radiation to die. Oh, you should have seen her face, though, when the tourists realized that she was the Dr. Ophelia Turner of legend. Oh, yeah, she was the biggest celebrity when it came to the zone, and everyone wanted a picture with her.
I sat in on some of her seminars. That was the thing about Lynn that she didn't know. She was one of a kind.
So what do you think? Was she a martyr, a myth, or a monster?
Not a myth. She was a real deal.
Martyr, whatever that woman did, she did for the greater good.
What, the way she tried to sabotage my business? You'd think I'd call her a monster, but she was a lioness, defending her territory. I didn't bring people into the zone because it was the right thing to do, and I knew it. So yeah, I guess of the three, martyr? She knew how bad things were getting, but she stuck it out anyway. She went down with that ship. I can only respect her for that.
So yeah, that was the fun thing. So the text messages came from Shein, usually known as the fast fashion like design. Oh, it's the wrong side of the investigator, isn't it? That's what they're primarily known for, but it turns out they sell basically everything now. Because initially I was like, this seems weird. Check the website out. I was like, I mean, it could possibly be here, but I was in a rush to send out an email, like, at the end of the day. So I didn't really think much of it. Where is it? Oh, it's empty. Right. Fantastic. Although, I could probably put this on the thing. Hang on. I haven't planned this very well. That's some rubbish. It would help if I just made light. Cuts out just as soon as I do it. But yeah, like the mystery, so I didn't think anything of it. They were like a fashion place, and then I figured out what the name was later. Oh, tourists. I don't actually want to go near that. So yeah, I like it. They also like, because they sent me the thing was in the text. They sent a link being like, "Oh, track your order here." Went there and it was like, "Oh, you have to make an account to do it." And I was like, "That seems a bit weird, but sure." Oh, we can't find your order. Have you tried like using your our manual search methods? Which is like, you know, enter numbers, phone numbers, or oh, now the storm stopped. Phone numbers, emails, whatever, and it's like, sure. Didn't come up with anything. So pretty sure the reason why is because I just got the wrong number. I got wrong numbered by an automated delivery service, like notification service. So I was receiving someone else's messages for their things being dispatched and arriving somehow. But it must not have been wrong on the main system, because if I put my phone number into their thing, they were like, "Oh, we haven't got any orders for you." So I don't know how that happened. It's a very weird thing to... Oh, that's water. Oh, no, I popped up in a lefty-righty. Oh yeah, that's popping up over it. That's bad. I'm just gonna get these. This is awful. I hate this. Oh, I've got Broken Bunny on me, haven't I? That's what I'm thinking. Huh? No, it was just repeatedly going weird. Man. But yeah, so I think I got wrong numbered by the automated service somehow, which normally wouldn't be a problem because I'd normally be never expecting a delivery. But because it was the one time I was expecting delivery and also really desperately needed it and didn't have the means to like research it properly because I didn't have a computer. Oh, what is going? I hate this place. This is awful. Yeah, I just got like really spooked and was like, may have accidentally sort of accused them of like, you've not. Oh, the wheel's gone. May have accused them of like, oh, your thing's arrived and it's not arrived. Oh, it's really bad. Okay. I don't think I've got the ability. Because I haven't picked up any rubber, have I? No. I suppose what happens is it's going to get munched, isn't it? Wheels, spare tire, craft spare tire on the cone. Well, I might have researched it a bit more otherwise. But yeah, I don't think randomly they might have gotten the wrong area code, and they might have gotten the wrong country code. That's the one I'm thinking. I don't know, it's very weird. Although now I am sort of like, I do need to find out a way to remove my account because I don't need it. But you know, they you actually need to not put that in there because I haven't got any power. Solar panel, sure, why not? Yeah, but now I've got an account which I don't want to use, and I'm like, can I delete this? Like, trying to figure out, can I delete an account? No, I do want to. Please don't electrocute me, it's very annoying. Again, you're electrocuting me, I'd rather you didn't. Oh, it take me through the floor, that's weird, huh? That was weird. Oh yeah, like if I contact them, I should be able to get rid of them, but like, how much can I be bothered at this point? This is like, you have to contact support to do it, you can't just like, there isn't like a button that says delete my account. Because undoubtedly, if you mentioned like GDPR means they have to give you an option. But yeah, it's just like, it won't be surfaced because they don't want you to do that. But yeah, what is that thing that I've not seen before? But I have to see it in the dark, which might be tricky. And yeah, generally sort of don't want to think about sending emails in some sort of panic asking for people. I've already had to do that a few times, and after they like my stuff arrived, I did send an email saying thanks for digging all up, and you know, sorry for. I wasn't quite sorry for accusing you for sending text messages of delivering things and not happening. Well, it's customer service; it's not their fault. So I wasn't really. I was just sort of like, turns out it might have been a weird coincidence where I got a wrong numbered by a automated service, which is a series of events which doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna need to do some. Also, I need to eat some food. There we go. It's nearly full. So yeah, that was basically my story of how it took nearly a week to repair my computer because it happened to die on the worst day. The only thing that did have the fun thing where I turned it on because I switched everything out, and the thing came up and it's like, oh, there's like I think it's like an encryption key. It's like your hardware's changed, and it's like, do you want to enable the encryption stuff, or yes or no? Basically, it wouldn't be a matter if the actual thing was encrypted, the drive was encrypted, because it's apparently the encryption uses something on your BIOS to detect whether it's the same computer to prevent people from like lifting your entire hard drive and installing it onto a different system to try and get into it, presumably. So I had to deal with that, although my keyboard controls for that were a bit weird, so I had to like sort of mash the N key to say no, which is weird, and then had to access the BIOS to change all the boot drives and all that, which sometimes the window on that was pretty low, so I was pressing N and then tapping delete incredibly quickly, try and get it to go. That was funny. But, you know, this plan was generally just to try and... The exact same motherboard was mostly just so I knew where all the parts went. And then, hopefully, to try and, like, have minimal amount of disruption. So, like, Windows might not know anything happened. Windows has figured out what's happened. It took a while. Now that's why it says using the activation key. I don't know where my key is, because it's an old Windows 7 key. And obviously, the one on the actual system's gone. I can't just dig it out, because normally you can just tell, but the computer doesn't know what has it, so it doesn't have one anymore. So that's going to be my job this weekend. Well, I say I don't want to do it this weekend, but I might do it Monday. Because if I have to ring Microsoft, I'll try not to do it on a wrong day. Realised I'm just pinging and I haven't got any power, so that was very silly of me to do. I am looking for the weird thing, though, I suppose. So. Just radiation bubble? What's around that we haven't seen? Don't pull me into the... I'm just going to have to drive through it, aren't I? It's another one of those, but that's just a off box. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I can only see through the... Probably just close enough there, yeah. Well, that's in the acid. I can't get that. Rude. Drive in the dark because I haven't got much battery. I went through a barrier, didn't I? Yeah, I'm putting the power on. This is genuinely spooky. Don't like driving in the pitch blackness, as it turns out. Normal darkness, that's fine. I can just about do that. Eerie darkness, bad. Don't like it. There is a tape there, but it won't let me drive in a different direction if I go that way, so... I suppose it would... no, it wouldn't let me do that, so... Intense radiation, corrosive waterways. Oh no, it's so bad. That's just like a bad combination of things. I don't like it. On the plus side, because I like sprung for a like slightly more expensive, I have made a power supply that I do not need. It's very funny. It's like 300 more watts than I needed before, but you know, it's because I was using a pretty small one. So I've got overhead now. But it was nice, everything plugged in, got to do the modular cables. It was like, oh, this is what happens when you buy a slightly more expensive one, I guess. Oh, it's raining. It's raining, it's raining, it's raining, it's raining, rain. Badly need the rain. Yeah. Can you... Thank you. Oh, it's the one where I have to drive. I'm gonna have to drive around the mountain just to get out. I can do that, I guess. It's just normal nighttime. Get rid of these. Nice. There's no fuel on it. Betrayed me. There's a squire that will do the trick. There isn't one. Oh, because it is from the car. Right. Oh, right. So, yeah, you say that decades since you put together your own PC and then for your time upgraded stuff, been arranging experience wrangling cables. So, here's the fun story about my computer. My computer was originally a pre-built one from Aldi. Because at the time, they were doing a pretty good one. I have kept the same case. But otherwise, I have shipper Theseus this so much. I have ripped out basically everything at one point or another. I originally upgraded the graphics card because I already had a better graphics card, I think, at the time. Just everything else about the computer was better. So I changed that over at one point because they just put a cheap one in. But then I've had a power supply failure. I've replaced the... I want to say... I think I've had 2 power supply failures, actually. Or maybe I've only had 1. No, I've had 1. Pretty sure. Because I've like replaced the motherboard, done all that, put too many hard drives in it, done all sorts, replaced power supply, replaced the motherboard twice, I want to say? Maybe I've only done it once. I've done it again now because I replaced it for another one that worked. I put a graphics card which is way too, like, almost physically large to fit in the case. This being a case that was designed to not be upgraded because it was just what shop bought from Aldi, like, you know. piddly little pre-built one. I think my plan is to not change this anymore. I think I'm basically done. I don't think I want to do any substantial changes to it anymore. Because it is kind of a nuisance. I've changed the heatsink a couple of times. That's always a pain. That was a bad noise. I didn't like the car making that noise. Oh, it's so skiddy because it's wet. Oh no. And I've got oh yeah, I've got one rubbish tire as well, Ryan. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to make another big upgrade to this. I think if I'm going to do one, I'll just, like, I think the next time I'll just buy a whole one from scratch. I say from scratch. I'll probably make it myself still. I know what I'm like. Oh, that's a... Ah, creepy guitar. Good. So a bunch of stuff is like pretty simple to put together, but the horrible combination of things that I've done to this machine, this case, and the machine that was never meant to do, it's become a problem. So. But if you get everything that works and puts together, a lot of things just go together pretty simply, is the thing, especially nowadays. Cabling is always a bit of a nightmare, but... You're going to tell me the Squire's in a half box, isn't it? I might be able to access it? Nope. Singed myself. Yeah, I think I'll just make another one, because I know I can buy a different case. So one thing I do like about this case, and the reason why I kept it, it's got some hot swap bays, which are kind of like, to the point where someone didn't know who knew computers didn't actually really know what they were. I think, at the time, because this thing is so old. But they're basically just like, hey, what if you could put external hard drives in here and not have to, like, you can just, they're just little trays, so you just like pull it out, screw the drive, take the little housing out, screw the drive in, put it in, and it's like, ta-da, internal hard drive. It's extremely easily extracted and put back in. I suppose before, like, external hard drive cradles were like common. No, there's two of them. I like them. They're neat. I don't use them for that often, but it is cool for testing hard drives. So you just pull them out. Yeah. So I don't think they're very common. I've just got two of them on this for some reason. It's so weird. And because they're internal hard drive slots, I actually kind of just use them as internal hard drives a lot of the time. Because just slap a big hard drive in there, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen them. Cool. It's like... mm-hmm. But yeah, pretty slow. I can fix that. I don't really have the time is the issue. Hello? Oh, it's the thing. One of those weird things that crashes and I don't understand what they are still. Oh look, it's a gaggle of tourists. So I got some 6 terabyte hard drives that were weirdly on sale. So that's kind of sorted my storage solution. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't really have the time. I just sort of instinctively ran towards the nearest one. But, you know, I'm kind of reasonably glad I did this now. Fabric, don't need it, but, you know. You never know. Can I eat that? Thank you. I don't know what kind of weather that is. Let's not find out. Quiet. That I do want. I always have fuel. Give me your fuel. Thank you. The other thing is I am actually really bad at putting computers together because I have fantastically terrible grip strength on picking up small components. I'm out really bad. Power cables, worst thing in the world. Oh, it's corrosive. I forgot about that. That's the jump button. Oh, it's acid rain. Great. Love it. It's raining horrible acid balls. It's great. Let's leave. It feels suitably dramatic, though. So yeah, I'm very bad at pulling small things, the power cables out is the absolute nightmare. They're usually the worst, or the power leads, because some of them they really don't want to. They've decided they're like, oh, we're gonna make them so secure, and it's like, how do you remove them? It's just like it's miserable. Like, come on, the RAM doesn't even want to be in that secure, and the RAM isn't even like partially seated. Your computer won't turn on. Tense radiation. Okay. How bad's the car? I don't want to repair these because I suspect they might take a beating at some point. I don't need this anymore. I think you've got to install this, then drain it really quickly. Is that how it works? It sound like it's I mean, it's just annoying. I always have trouble with them. Basically, I'm just not making them for like the actual like clips and stuff that just you could just remove pretty easily. It's like they don't. I've interacted with a power supply that hasn't been that bad before. It was quite old, but it was like just kind of worked. Like, you don't have to make it this difficult. Still dark, isn't it? Yeah, it's 3 in the morning. I'm just looking for stuff, really. I mean, Explodey Town, and I've got no... I really need it. That's... Now I need a lightning bolt again. Ugh, very unstable ground. Hate it. Okay, I'm gonna put the lightning on. I don't know if you can actually get struck by, like, random lightning bolts. I don't think you can. Which is a shame. Everything's funnier when you can be struck by actual lightning. That is definitely a clip I have seen from Stalker 2, because apparently the lightning bolts are actual things that they model. They can hit you! Definitely seen a clip of some random people in Stalker 2, just random dudes walking along the road. One just gets absolutely bolted, like, just zapped to death. Poor guy. We got any of them. It's like one over there, but that's too far away, so I don't really care about. Oh, it's going the radiation. That's really bad. It's worse than normal. Shame because it's really good lightning too. Oh, it's the explosive boys, isn't it? Problem is, how are you meant to scan those things? They explode. So you can bounce them off with your shield, maybe, but... Oops. I suppose having purple lights does kind of make it the, finding the stuff that glows purple maybe a little trickier. Oh, got everyone on that. Slam into a wall. Yeah, it's a hill. Oh, I hate having one spare tire, huh? It's a little rough. Oops. Ooh. Let's go down the hill. What could possibly go wrong? There's nothing down here. Oh, I didn't know. Oops. Hi. Thanks, whoever that was. Okay, something came up on the scan target, and I don't like the fact that it kept disappearing. That was weird. Something threw that orb at me, and I don't know what it was. Normally it's tourists that pop up behind you and do that, but... Yeah, what's that? Is that just a... It's weird wisps. Oh, weird. Oh. How odd. Entire hillside is radiation, huh? That's... fantastic. I'm probably going up a hill like this, so I can't see what's in front of me. I'm just mostly hoping it's not rocks. Ow, okay. Little engine that could, huh? Ooh, box. Little box lorry. Love how long this thing lasts. There wasn't any fuel. It was a dribble.
see the zone. Here today we're with Dr. Garlic.
Corliss.
Oh, my apologies, Corliss. They're here to discuss their new book, Minty Fresh Nightmares, and how going to bed with fresh breath is the root cause to all mountain-based nightmares.
Yes. This is true. Brushing your teeth before bed.
Causes you poor sleep.
So why would fresh breath give me nightmares about my teeth?
Well, what you have to understand about the mouth. Yes, I can see the sleeping, the snoring. Salivate.
Yes.
When you salivate, you release an enzyme, a chemical, that combines with the mint, and it gives you the horrible nightmare.
Yeah, I suppose I could see that being a bit of a bummer.
I am pissed, haunted, beset upon by horrors the likes the world has never seen.
You know, every time I go to the dentist, I always have nightmares about that too. They always keep talking about how I need to floss more, and I don't get it. Is this part of the minty freshness?
I would like to study you.
Oh.
That wasn't at all creepy. I have to like. Okay. That's a cool thing to own. It's just battery. I keep trying to put it, move the brake and then turning the car off by accident. Which I feel is a problem you would not make in a normal car. It does feel appropriately incompetent. That's a big pearl. What's the... It's wet. Yeah. Big pearl.
You're using a mysterious yellow growth we found near the exclusion zone that I think is a vegetable or a fungus. It made no audible complaint when I harvested it. We've sliced it and we've topped it with some Parmesan, basil, salt, and pepper, and we boiled it using some thermal vents that have appeared behind my house. So let's dive in and see how it turned out. The taste is...
It's just like thermal vents that have appeared near my house. So a little limpy on here. It's been a bust. What's up? Oh. I can't just drop it on the ground and pick it up. You know what? I might just pick these up and put it on. Never mind, I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah. Right. What's the safest exit point? That one's not great, but I'll do it. I'll head that direction. It's just nothing. Yeah. Do I just leave? I think I do. No, I would drive down here, see what's here, and then turn around and do the other way. Alright, there's stuff out this way. Okay. Oh, there's the piles of it. Okay. Stuff I came out all this way for. Oh, shoot. Okay. I have no idea how you're meant to scan them. Considering they explode. On the other side of the... Or is that in... Oh, it's in it. Okay, never mind. I'll grab that one. Ooh, 5. That was nice. Any more? No. Okay. Right, time to leave. Storm beckoned. Yeah, and it's getting quite close. Okay. What if I turn the car on? What? Again. How weirdly floaty then. So as soon as I cross the bridge. Okay. What was it? It's I think that's loose. It sounded like it was loose. No, it's flat. Okay. It's always flat. I think it's just got the same noise, and I think it's the one that sounds like it would be loose, and it's not. It's just flat. It's always hits a flat. It goes bonk. Okay. What's the thing that lands? I don't know what it is. drive straight ahead. Ow. Yeah, do you need to have the lights on, huh? Oh, is it deadly radiation? So I take loads of radiation damage from the storm. That would be annoying. Yeah, that's bad. Oops, that's a thing. Yeah, I'm working on it. Uh-oh. The car is stuck. It's very stuck. Oh, I'm just dead. I think I got the car entirely stuck to the point where it wouldn't let me out of the car. I think I got it impaled on a tree or something. Well, that's me dead.
Everything holding up over there?
Oh, the wheels fell off? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that would, that would do it, huh? The tank's fine, then. I'm gonna get this car limping into service, I guess. Tardigrade count at 1,000 TPM? Oh my god, it's full of tardigrades! Tell me, wife, I love her. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We only had good intentions. I'm never seeing my kids again. Normal sense. So I've lost most of my stuff. Okay. That's what happens when you die. Alright, it's probably my logbook, right? Critical harm. Car returns to your garage and the cost. When your Morrison tap, the resource color had been lost. Keep your eyes peeled if you return to the last area you drove through. The code zone has an uncanny way of preserving much of its lost. Oh, you can find your stuff. Okay. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing next time. Wheels. Off-road tires. I need so many off-road tires. Can't carry them all. Surprised everything's not completely cooked, but... Yeah, that hasn't got a... That's missing a wheel too, huh? So it was because it was deadly intense radiation. Oh gosh. The car's smoking. It's so bad. Busted. Oh. Weary. This workhorse is dying. All the stress and strain plus the effects of anomaly or 3 has been too much for this engine. Doesn't matter what. There aren't thousands of miles on the clock. What matters is it will need to be replaced soon as possible. Busted. It's failing. Maybe it's a leaky gasket. Maybe you throw a blew up piston. You could just be low on oil or suffering from the consequences of second-rate gasoline. Whatever the case, we're running low on 50% or 50 less horsepower than... Now running on 50 less horsepower doesn't cut it, but it has to backfire at a bad time. Yeah, it's, served me well, engine. It does look pretty silly when you look at it. Because I can't be bothered to press the E button several times. Don't know why there was canned food there. That was weird. I think that's basically all of the... Just that one all-terrain tire. Alright, you're gonna need an engine. I think I've got, like, most of this in my... I got most of the crystals still. Oh, yeah. How's the battery? Battery's fine. I lost my fuel can. Right, I need a thermal vacuum, right? I'm trying to think of the things that I normally have. A magnetic hammer. We got one of those. Crowbar. I lost a bunch of my flares, but that's not a problem. I have 5 billion flares. How many kits did it lose me out there? Oh, I kept some of my stuff. So, you know, I'll take it. One piece of duct tape. Right, I need to put that in there. I kept my big pearl, so that's nice. Just gonna... Hang on, I need to... Excuse me, I just need to put that in there. Thank you. It's just always going to be about the basketball. Basketball has become a curse. Yeah, yeah. I might need those colors later. Yeah, I know there's a basketball in there. Should I pick up... I just need to learn how to pick up the basketball before I throw the switch, I guess. It's so ruined. Electrician's kit? Okay. I don't really want to use the stuff in here. I need to make a ceiling. 4 ceiling kits. I'll do this now, otherwise I'll forget. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make an electrician's kit. Light replacement kit. Yeah, the soundtrack's good. This is extremely shredded. Oh, nothing in my oh, I lost my shield. Oh, that one's cooked as well. Wow, it didn't give me anything, huh? I suppose it was pretty beaten up. Oh yeah, like. Yeah, this is the job for tomorrow, I guess. Not tomorrow, but next time. Get this car into some sort of usable state. Oh, but this is still on. Oh, that's my... Oh, was it the other thing that broke off my car, the handbrake? No. Oh, it was the dish. Right. There's not a big radar dish on top of the car. I wonder what that could be. It's so broken. Tempted to strip a bunch of these parts off and put the repair station on it, and then upgrade the parts. Oh, what's the quirk situation like? That's there's another one. What is it? Don't know. Oh, I lost my tapes as well, right? It's weird. I need to make a little... Oh, hang on, did I make one? I don't think I did I? I lost my fuel generator as well. Oh, it's gonna be in fuel, isn't it? I would have thought it were in fuel. Oh, it's in repair tools for some reason. Okay. Sense, I guess. I'm gonna fill it with fuel because I won't remember to fill this otherwise. Well, I'm going back to the same place, apparently. I want my stuff back. I don't know what I'd recover from there, but we'll find out. What happens when I look at here? Yep, I've got a death thing. It's a grave. There's Olympium there though this time. So that's nice. Pick it off my body. Of a car, I assume. Yeah, I'll fix that next time, I guess. Be a project. A big old project. Who likes projects? Figure out how things function. That's fine. I know how things work. Oh no. There's definitely responsible things happening. Anyway. Yeah. That was a Pacific Drive. It didn't go well. Happy seasonal holiday, everybody. Went on a driving a car and died. It's fine. Yeah. I'll do something when I do this sometime. I don't know. I haven't got plans. I might start an RPG for fun tomorrow, mostly because I won't like continually do it. I'll just do it for fun in terms of like, hey, look, this is a fun game that I'm like going to enjoy playing, and then disappear into the wilderness with it because it's going to be like several layers of stuff. Also, a lot of reading. I don't want to have to read everything out aloud, to be honest. I'll do some of it just for the purposes of showing off, and then it'd be my thing to play with, and I don't want to read it to other people. It's fine. Just selfish things. It's fine. Anyway, remember to sleep. Blah de blah de blah. Some other things. Yeah. Don't die in a car in a haunted place of horribleness.